I rise today on a matter of privilege to speak about two proposed measures that are deeply connected: the need for a Pride Month ordinance and the need for a Right to Care Card Ordinance in the province of La Union. Many of us see Pride Month through its colors, parades, flags, and festivities. But Pride did not begin as a celebration. Pride began as a call to be seen, as a resistance against shame, silence, discrimination, and violence. It began as a fight to exist. Mr. Presiding Officer, for the members of the LGBTQIA community, coming out is an everyday act of courage. In public spaces, they measure if they are safe, if they will be judged or rejected or treated differently. That is why a Pride Month ordinance is important. It is about making a clear and official statement that the provincial government of La Union recognizes, respects, and most importantly, protects the LGBTQIA community. It would institutionalize the annual observance of Pride Month in the province. It would enjoin the provincial government in coordination with our component LGUs, agencies, CSOs, LGBTQIA groups to hold programs that promote awareness, education, acceptance, and equality. In institutionalizing the Pride Month ordinance, we make them a part of our governance. This leads me to my second measure, the proposed Right to Care Card Ordinance. This draft ordinance recognizes the reality that care does not always fit into traditional legal categories. There are people whose most trusted companion is not a spouse, not a parent, or not even a blood relative. It may be a same-sex partner or a long-time companion. And in moments of emergency, these relationships are often questioned. It's not painful but also dangerous. It's not only painful but also dangerous to be told in a moment of crisis that you cannot decide or speak for the person you love simply because there is no law that binds you together. The Right to Care card seeks to address this gap by allowing a person to designate a trusted individual as their chosen carer, subject to appropriate safeguards, consent, and limitations under the law. It does not replace marriage. It does not override existing national laws on succession or legal guardianship. It does not create rights where national law clearly requires otherwise. What it does is it gives local recognition to chosen care relationships, especially in situations where immediate care, access, assistance, and dignity matters. For LGBTQIA couples, this is especially meaningful. Many same-sex partners have built lives together and have become each other's primary caregiver and chosen family, even if our legal system has not yet fully caught up with their reality. But this ordinance is not only for LGBTQIA couples. It can also benefit elderly persons who live alone, single individuals, persons estranged from their families, persons with disabilities, and anyone who wants to formally identify a trusted person to assist them in moments of need. Honorable colleagues, these two ordinances are connected by one principle: recognition. La Union has always taken pride in being a province where love lives. In passing these ordinances, we truly embody and give meaning to La Union ag kaisa. Walang maiiwan, lahat kasama. Sabi nga ng second best police captain, nandito po yung mga best of the best. Captain Raymond Holt of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Every time someone steps up and says who they are, the world becomes a better, more interesting place. To my LGBTQIA brothers and sisters, gays and theys, your love matters here. Your chosen family matters here. And your provincial government stands with you. Happy Pride Month, La Union ag kaisa. My second privilege speech is on the recent confiscation and disposal of more than 21,000 eggs in La Union, a matter that demands our immediate attention. Because of the serious questions it raises about food safety, regulatory compliance, and the protection of our agricultural sector. According to the Office of the Provincial Veterinarian, a shipment that was declared to contain 9,000 eggs was found upon inspection to contain more than 30,000 pieces. Of these, 21,240 eggs were deemed unfit for consumption due to concerns that they may have originated from areas affected by the avian influenza or bird flu. Consequently, the eggs were confiscated and disposed of in accordance with existing veterinary protocols. This incident serves as a stark reminder that food safety cannot be taken for granted. At the same time, the incident exposes vulnerabilities in the movement and monitoring of agricultural products. If a significant discrepancy between declared and actual cargo can occur, then we must ask whether our current systems are sufficient to ensure transparency, traceability, and compliance. As chairperson of the Committee on Agriculture, I recognize the efforts of our veterinary authorities and local government officials in enforcing biosecurity measures. Their actions demonstrate the importance of vigilance in preventing potentially unsafe products from reaching consumers and in protecting our poultry industry from the devastating effects of disease outbreaks. However, this case also warrants an opportunity to assess whether existing laws adequately address the challenges of monitoring agricultural shipments, enforcing veterinary regulations, and deterring violations that may endanger both public health and the livelihood also of our farmers. For these reasons, I call for a review in aid of legislation of our policies on veterinary quarantine, commodity traceability, interprovincial transport of poultry products, and the penalties imposed for misdeclaration and related violations. The goal is to strengthen a system that safeguards consumers, protects legitimate producers, and preserves the integrity of our food supply chain. The lesson from La Union is simple. When government agencies, local authorities, and communities act in unity, we are better equipped to protect both public health and agricultural sustainability. Our commitment reflects the spirit behind the province's guiding principle, La Union Agkaisa, a united province working together to protect the welfare, health, and interests of its people. Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. I yield the floor.